So in today's video, I'm going to be drawing or redrawing a picture my son did right here. Don't know if you can see it, but we'll post it up on screen. He named it Make Creepy, and I'm going to take this drawing and turn it into a creature design based off of his art. Hopefully it turns out good. He didn't give me a lot to work with here. It's just some squiggly lines for the most part, so I'll have to work on that. I'm just kidding. He's a child. He's 3. Anyways, I'm excited to get started on this one, so let's jump in. Also, if you want to join along or do your own takes on these creatures or anything else, you should check out our new Discord server where you can share your art, you can get feedback, share whatever the heck you want. Not whatever the heck you want, but you can share stuff, and I'll be in there hanging out, and you can just get to know this cool art community we've created. Link is down in the description. Check it out. Let's go ahead and start drawing. We're gonna jump right in because if we don't, we're just gonna keep talking forever. First one here, Make Creepy. When I look at this, I'm kind of seeing like a squid thing, but that seems like the most obvious. Maybe it's not exactly a squid. I want to try and change the pose up a bit as well, but I'm thinking maybe it's some sort of flying alien and there's like an eye on the bottom of it as it sort of like flies over, I don't know, whatever, it flies over the city. The part that I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with really is sort of like these circular pieces on top of his face. My son didn't really explain to me what they are, but well, we'll figure it out. So let's go ahead and get started. For those of you asking what software and what brush I'm using, too bad, I'm never telling you. That's my secret ingredient. Blue for the main color, since that's what the original drawing was drawn in, is a blue crown. We'll have some variation, but I think that'll be a good start. To those of you who feel like this looks vaguely genitalial. Take it out with my son, okay? He's 3. Well, we've come pretty far. Last thing to do is add some basic lighting. What I really want to see is your guys' take on this stuff. You know, how do you interpret what's in this? Because man, you could go so many different directions, especially if you turn the image around and different angles and stuff. I mean, I feel like you come up with a lot. finishing up with some of the finishing details here, and we're gonna call this guy done. I feel like I always go to do projects like this where it's supposed to be just like a fun, quick thing, but then I just get too into it and end up going way overboard on the details. But you know what? There's no rules. This one's done. Looking at the art, oh actually, you know what, one last thing. Obviously, we can't forget this part. Looking at the original art, I decided that this looked like some sort of tentacle squid-like thing. I wanted to preserve really the original essence of what I felt like the drawing was, which were sort of these long, tenderly flowy shapes with a main sort of body, the big singular eye in the middle, and then, you know, sort of that mouth with those creepy teeth in there. The part that I had a hard time initially when I was trying to come up with the idea was sort of these weird, you know, shapes on the head, these sort of fin things. Maybe took some liberties, but I sort of decided to interpret those as sort of like these fin, or like a mantle like you might see on a squid, and then just kind of went the rest from there. I decided to keep it with that blue color scheme, and honestly, it turned out way better than I thought it was going to. I thought this was gonna look like trash. Alright, well, that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. So thanks for stopping by. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.